Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not gay, but I would suck a dick for more celery.
You don't have to start every tabletop stream with something ridiculous like that. Like, at least let me give the introduction. Like, at least to say something. Like, there are some people who listen to this on podcasts. They have no other context, nothing else coming in. They just hear sucking dick for celery. Like, just first thing in the morning, drive to work.
Well, that's what they signed up for by pressing play.
I mean, I suppose. Well, anyway, hello everyone. We are Pentapalz, and we are back with part 4 of our Destroyer of Worlds Alien RPG playthrough. We had a little bit of a delay from a couple of weeks, just from a couple things coming in. But we are back. We are finishing up Destroyer. Just a heads up for anybody watching or listening, we are down a player. Paige Izzle, also known as Paige, has dropped from the campaign. She's got some other stuff going on, but she will not be joining us for the rest of Destroyer. She might be back, later for another game, but as of right now, it's just going to be the 4 of us moving forward. So, with that said, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I am Jesse, also known as McMuffinfucker in chat. I am the game mother or GM for tonight. And let's just go down and start with Tad.
I'm freaking Satan in chat. I do the Friday, well, pretty much every day of the week lately, Resident Evil streams. But I'm starting Mass Effect tomorrow.
And who are you playing in the game?
Mason? It's been like a year.
I mean, it's been less than a month, but yeah, I do believe you were playing Mason. I think that's who you took over after Chaplin was destroyed.
Yeah, I'm
less than
Mason.
a month is basically a year
Yeah,
in these times.
In Tad time.
yeah.
No,
I
in
got.
in just like regular time.
Keegan, why don't we go with you?
Like remember 2020? That was like
Keegan.
4 years. I am Keegan. Uh, Dubon 23 in chat. I am playing Iona.
Mhm.
She's a sergeant. Okay, then that's interesting. I think that's it.
You usually do the streams on Wednesday when
Oh,
work allows for it.
yeah. I'm working a lot right now. A lot.
All right, and Chris, how about you?
I'm Chris, and as always, I am tired.
It's understandable. Who are you playing again?
Fuck.
Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer, Private. Private Hammer?
Hammer, I think.
Private Hammer, yeah. Chris is also chief examiner in chat, and he's kind of like the sub streamer, so he'll just pick up random days here and there. But yeah, so that is everyone that we have right now. Let's see who wants to attempt to give me a recap of like 3 weeks ago.
We we left the compound on, well, some of us left the compound early, but we left the compound on some ATVs. We drove for a little bit, found some people with tank, saved their asses, and then we got the tank. We met Hammer at some point. Then we got into a tank battle. Is that right? No, it was in a tank battle, and we saved
Yeah.
it from the tank battle. And then we got shot by RPGs, and that crippled our tank. We left there to go to the fort, and Space Croissant showed up and rained black goo all over the place that melted people. Necrons? Oh, that's very not good for us. But we got close to the fort, and there was a child, so we tried to brutally murder it, and it ended up brutally murdering Silva. finally putting her to rest. And then we, I think, found like a maintenance shaft, like a air vent or something. And we
It was
got
an
inside
oil
the
pipeline.
yeah. And we got inside. Oh, and the oil pipeline is full of stuff.
Silt instead of
There's
oil.
with silt,
Yes.
like dirt.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's not right. That's not what should be in here. But I think we ended with us getting into the base.
I mean,
I think so.
to be fair, it has been 3 weeks, so it's better than it could have been. You guys also did have that firefight with the synthetics from the UPP. They were the ones who had
Oh
the
yeah,
RPGs.
yeah. They're the ones that crippled us with
Yeah.
rockets.
But yeah, so where we left off, you guys had just gotten into, I believe it was like the east lobby, somewhere in there, of the North Bastion of Fort Nebraska. So, again, now I'm trying to remember how many of you there are, because there's the three of you plus Paige's character, who's now an NPC. So you have Dante. So there's the four of you. I believe there was one other NPC who is a member of your squad. Is that right?
I think we might have.
Uh,
Yeah, we had more, but yeah, because of Sylvia's death.
Yeah,
I don't.
because Silva and Chaplin are gone. So there's Dante, Hammer,
yep,
Iona, Mason, and then Stanley, because I can't say Stanley's last name.
Yeah, I remember starting with 3 NPCs, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so you have Stanley left, and then you had the 3 privates from the tank.
Ooh, and we have AWOL guy.
Right, and it's a female. We have talked about this so many times that Wright is a woman.
Mhm.
Does she identify as a woman?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to assume.
All right, so so you have Wright, Dante, Stanley. So you have 6 NPCs with you, along with the 3 of you. So there are 9 of you who are making your way into Fort Nebraska.
I'll put money down that 2 of us make it out.
No, that's pretty optimistic. All right, so where I'm having you guys kind of come in at, because you cut a hole into part of the pipeline, so you're kind of coming out towards the East Wing lobby right here. So as you're coming out into the North Bastion of Fort Nebraska is the main like command tower area. This is also the section that the space elevator kind of comes back and forth from. And you guys know that the space elevator, which is like 3 stories tall, the elevator is currently on Moonside. So you guys are in the east wing of the building. Most of this area appears to be kind of like your low-level offices. But the main thing that you guys notice as you're climbing in, you can see blood splatter around, but you also see what looks to be sort of like this black and brownish resin that is webbing along the walls and the corridors. It appears that the power is out, and it looks like the base is running on auxiliary power.
I'll. What's your rank, Tad?
Gunnery sergeant.
He's the commanding officer.
Yeah.
Well, Gunny, what should we do?
Well, you said we knew that the space elevator was moonside, right?
Yes.
Would we want to go up the space elevator? That seems like the logical thing to do. Unless that would lead to an area that we would get fucked in.
Speaking as a person that doesn't want to be part of a planet-side invasion, I would like to get on the elevator.
Okay. I guess that's the plan then. We get on the elevator, we take that up to the refinery, and we'll figure out where we go from there. Probably hop on a ship.
We still need to get to Hatfield? Is that what we need to do right now?
I think he already left.
Major Hatfield had ordered you guys to return to Fort Nebraska for evacuation. That was the last you heard from him before communications were jammed.
So yes, I would like to evacuate.
I mean, we could check the staging area or whatever to see if there's an evac ship waiting, but I doubt there is. And also, that looks like it might be mildly on our way to the space elevator. So,
well, I mean, it looks like we literally have to go through staging to get to the space elevator.
I believe so. Yes.
So yeah, I would also say it's on our way. Mildly.
So what are you guys doing?
Space elevator.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards the space elevator.
Elevator.
All right.
We're
space elevator.
So you guys are on level
Elevator?
1 of North Bastion, which is on the left side of your map over here. Like I said, you guys are right here towards the east lobby. That is where you are currently located.
Fuck. Okay.
Would it be a spelevator right now, or would it turn into a spelevator halfway up?
It'd probably be like more than halfway up, because once it gets into space, it probably stops going up too much farther.
I guess it depends on how much atmosphere this moon has.
Probably not a lot, but yeah.
So
we're here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's a ladder down there. Ladder down. That's a ladder up, so we don't want that. No, this is also up. Wait, are we on the sub-level?
No, you are on level 1.
Okay. So we're on the ground level.
Yes, you are on the ground level.
So we want to get to the sub-level, though. That's where staging and stuff is.
So...
There's like spaceships on staging. I would assume that those would be like higher up than like a basement.
No, that is the sub-level.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fuck me.
It's kind of hard to explain how they have Fort Nebraska set up, but Fort Nebraska's like ground level, quote unquote. It's sort of like you know how like you have those curving basements where like the basement opens up because it's like kind of like on a hill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I think that's kind of how they have this. They don't have a lot of good pictures of Fort Nebraska from the outside. But the staging area does have vehicle access. But it is a sub level compared to the ground level.
So it looks like that might go to the sub level, and I assume the East Wing lobby might lead there. I haven't found the East Wing lobby in the other maps yet, though. So
no, the East Wing lobby does not lead anywhere else.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it looks like there.
The East Wing lobby, where it tactically connects to, because Fort Bastion, this is just the North Tower. There are separate East and West wings that branch off with other towers, and you guys can tell that there's a lot of rubble and destroyed sections of the base going in that direction. So, like, if you were to take, like, the East Wing lobby, you would be going to, like, other parts of the base.
Oh, okay.
This is the command station of the base.
Okay. So, yeah, I think if we're going to the staging area, that looks like our best bet. Because that's like an up-down stairs, whereas like that's an up ladder. We could go take a leak.
Yep, there are restrooms.
You pinged this thing?
Yeah. Right there.
That's an elevator.
Is it an elevator? Yeah, that might still work. We might as well see.
I mean, I don't know if there's like a legend on. Yeah, there is. Hang on.
It is an elevator.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go hit the button on that and just see if it works.
Okay. It does not. The base is on auxiliary power. There's enough power right now to power the lights.
Okay.
Huh.
Can
And
anyone
maybe some basic subsystems.
Can anyone read
What
this
is-
map?
What is this thing? The like thermometer looking thing, in the east lobby.
Thermometer looking thing? Ping it again?
Yeah.
Oh, I think those are vents.
Yeah, that's ventilation.
Okay.
Like ventilation maintenance shafts. Those sort of things.
Oh wait, if we go there, does that lead to?
That's an entrance.
They'll
Yeah,
take
but
you they'll take you to like the courtyard.
Will we get shot at there? Is that where the?
The automated
machine-
guns are? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So no, don't go through that door. Am I stupid, or is this map really hard to read?
No. I'm reading it. I don't see anything that allows us to go downstairs from here.
Do we
yeah.
gotta climb down the elevator shaft?
Hold on, are we right here?
Yes.
Yes.
To sub-level 1. Right there.
Yeah,
Down.
it's an
That's
elevator, and it's
We
not
already
working.
discussed that.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I
Chris.
will confirm if you guys are looking at the map. The only way to get to sublevel 1 is through that elevator, the elevator on the other side, or this elevator. Like there are no like ladders or stairs going down.
Okay. So I guess if we're trying to get to sub level 1, we got to climb down that elevator shaft.
Dumbasses.
That being said, do we want to check any of these? Like, those are offices. This is storage. We might want to... Oh, the armory. We might want to stop by there, huh?
All this like stuff all over the walls and everything like that. Does it look anything like the black goop that was outside?
It doesn't look like the black goop, no. Give me a second here. Everyone make me observation.
Oh boy, you know what I get to do with this? Not apply penalties.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
roll one die.
So Keegan got 2 successes. Tad got 2 successes and a face hugger. Chris got 1
Right.
success and 3 face huggers. So Tad, give me a panic roll first.
Okay. 9.
9. All right, so Tad, you drop an item.
Great.
You're used to that though.
Yeah.
What do you have on you?
I have my Colonial Marine figure, Chaplain's head. I have my pulse rifle, my service pistol, my incinerator unit, my combat knife, my RPG.
Okay. You dropped your incinerator.
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's something big to drop. All right.
Well, you know, he's got all of this stuff slung across his shoulders, so he sits the incinerator down for a second as you guys are trying to decide what you're going to do, and then forgets that he set it down.
Okay.
Your stress level increases by 1, Tad.
Okay.
And now, Chris, go ahead and give me a panic roll. 6. Alright, you shrug it off. You're fine. Alright.
I'm better than you.
But all 3 of you succeeded on the observation rolls. You recognize that a lot of this, like, resin that appears to be, like, kind of molded and webbing across the corridors and the walls look very similar to what you saw in that jail cell at the Marshal's station.
That's
Oh.
pretty good. Actually,
Yeah.
Mason didn't go in. She didn't see that, so...
Oh, neither did I. Never mind. I have. Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't think anyone here was there for that.
Well, you
Well,
guys all
Hammer
have
was.
cameras. You guys
That's
also
true.
all had video cameras linked into your ATV thing, armored
Okay.
carrier or whatever. Plus, also,
Alright,
didn't
so
we
we all
establish
know
that
about
you
it.
guys were talking to your NPCs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did tell him about it, so that's
Yes.
fair.
Well, the main reason I
Um.
needed you guys to tell him about it so we wouldn't have a situation where you guys die and it's like I have no idea what's happening. So yeah, you guys, even if you haven't seen it, you're at least familiar enough from descriptions of it that this looks very similar to the sort of resin cocooning that you encountered from the Xeno in the Marshall Station. Except this shit is everywhere.
Oh. Actually, because I just looked at the legend, that the circle part of the thermometer is a service shaft that leads up and down.
Oh.
Yeah, but it says it only goes 2 level 1s. That means it only goes up.
Oh, yeah.
It does say 2 level 1. All right.
Yeah. Can I spend a story point not to not forget my flamethrower?
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you're like, oh shit, I might need that.
Yeah.
Can I spend a story point for him to forget his flamethrower?
No.
Man, this is a really poorly designed base. That there's 2 ways to get to the basement.
Well,
The
you have
staging
to.
area.
You have to remember, this is a converted base. This was originally the terraforming station for the moon, and then became the refueling station, and then the military took it over.
Ah.
This was not built as a military base. It
Yeah,
was
but,
I
converted.
can tell.
But what happens when the power goes out, like now, and they have no way to get to the lower places? It's just poorly constructed.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I am
Yeah.
just saying this wasn't built like that. And there are ways.
My original argument was, what if someone got no legs that don't work? How are they gonna make it up and down the elevators? I had to stop myself.
Yeah, they need the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Legless person?
Oh yeah, there's no stairs in this place.
There aren't. No, there are ladders and that was the first thing I noticed was no stairs. Which is
This place
funny
is terrible.
because if you look at the map for the sub levels, they show stairs.
Yeah.
They have the ability
the-
to make stairs.
Yeah, the only stairs are leading up to the space elevator in this tunnel that I legitimately have been sitting here staring at, trying to figure out where this thing actually is,
What
and
tunnel?
it doesn't make sense. The tunnel running under sub-level 1, I guess it's in sub-level 2, but there's a wall blocking it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It clearly goes under sub-level 2.
Yeah.
I just don't know where you enter or exit this thing. It doesn't make sense.
That is actually described somewhere. That is yeah, because the tunnel goes from sub-level 1, it dips down underneath sub-level 2 and goes back up because of the way the base is constructed.
Huh. Okay. I also am now noticing nuclear storage.
Well, yeah, there's a fusion tower right next
Well,
to it.
that and there's also
Yeah.
nuclear missiles here.
Oh.
There is a nuclear ordnance kept at this base.
So that raises the question, do we want to rig something up to just blow this place to hell after we leave so that, actually that'd be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Because the space elevator would come down. Or would it?
We should probably not destroy the thing that's going to get us out of here.
Yeah, but this place is full of aliens. We could do it when we leave.
You do know that there would be a way to the space elevator can be untethered from the refinery.
Oh.
Well, the refinery's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in space. It's in orbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Okay. We can get to the refinery and then knock off the
Yeah, knock the tether
elevator.
off.
Okay, I see.
And then blow this place down here and kill all the fucking aliens. I feel like that's what we should do. I feel like as the commanding officer, I have to insist that's what we do.
You're a very democratically minded gunnery sergeant.
What are... zone marker, because distances are zones in this, right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Right,
there's
I
no like
understand.
5-foot square thing, even though they have squares in there. Yeah, distance is measured in zones.
All right.
So
Gunny, if do we want to like go to the armory first and get gecked up before we do that, or
we should at least see if there's better shit in there. I mean, it's definitely going to be shady considering the amount of brown gunk on the walls. So I guess be cautious, be careful, check your corners. Let's head out.
All right, so
Yeah.
where are you guys going?
We're taking this hallway through here.
All right, taking the
To-
east hallway through the offices, trying to make
to
your
that
way
armory.
around to the west
Yeah.
to get to the armory. Okay. All right, so you guys start making your way through the offices and the storage area. It looks like most of this area, most of these rooms, have been firebombed. You see most of the rooms are just shard husks. You can see burnt up paperwork and stuff, and it looks like it was done very deliberately. You don't necessarily see any signs of like fighting. You don't see any like dead bodies or Xenos or anything like that looking through the rooms, but it looks like most of the materials in these rooms were deliberately destroyed.
That makes sense. So the occupiers didn't get it. Yeah.
All right, then you guys make your way to the north, passing by the area labeled Commissary North, which is like the lobby. You notice passing by the door that area is just covered in like sculpted secretions, and you can see from within this lobby here, you can see at least a handful of individuals who look like they're cocooned.
Well, that's no good.
cocooned like like they're strung up in a cocoon kind of thing, or they're just like in sacks?
I keep forgetting he has not seen Alien.
Like, imagine if you like paper mached someone to a wall.
Yeah, but like their head is
Oh.
still kind of exposed, like their head and their chest.
Yeah. Well, that looks horrifying. Do we see any like xenomorphs in there?
Make some observation rolls for me.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
2 successes from two
Nice.
successes from Keegan, 2 successes from Chris with a panic, 2 successes from Tad. Chris,
My
go ahead
guy,
and give me
you
that
gotta
panic
get
roll.
rid of some of that stress.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Oh. I'm pretty sure that's Murderous Rampage, right?
You guys
yeah.
are never going to get the Murder's Rampage correct. Chris.
I mean, if we stay at about every single one.
Mm-hmm.
if you say about every single one, I'm just not going to let you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're going to roll it, I'm going to be like, you know what? No.
Drop an item.
Yep, drop an item. Every single one of these are now drop an item.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, so you freeze as you're looking through this room and you see all these people just cocooned to the wall. You freeze up. You lose your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs within range of you increases by 1.
Nice. I'm rolling so many die. I'm gonna make all the rolls.
You're gonna make some stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so looking in here, you don't see any signs of like entities or Xenos in here. You do see that some of the people look like they're stirring a little bit. Like you can tell that they're still kind of alive. One of them in the corner looks like he's in pain and he's convulsing a little bit.
But no Xenos, right?
No Xenos.
Okay. So here's the thing. We know what this means. I mean, I don't really have to ask permission to do anything, do I? I could just do it.
You're in charge.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna crack the door open and just flamethrower the fuck out of that room.
Okay.
It's honestly probably for the best.
Yeah.
All right. So give me a second here.
Because I mean, we all have info on what happened to the guy in the
Mhm.
in the clinic. So,
Yes.
like the guy over there convulsing, we immediately are like, nah.
I
No.
mean, everything that you guys have heard, yeah, especially like from the information you got from Wright, the information that you saw and got from the other Marines, from the Marshall Station, and from the medical facility. Yeah, you guys know what's going on. You guys know he's about to pop. All right, so you kind of walk in the room. It's a spacious room, but the flamethrower has pretty decent range. You're able to hit most of them. There's instantly screaming and this acidic smell, along with the smell of burnt flesh. You can hear like a high-pitched screeching coming from several of the burning bodies in the room. Everyone's stress dice will increase by 1.
Oh, good.
You guys also, from the distance, echoing through the hallways, although you can't exactly pick out where it's coming from, you can hear the sounds of screeching also. A little bit deeper than the screeches you heard from inside this room, and it sounds like multiple screeches.
See, here's the thing. I get 1 more stress die. I'm at 10. I can't get any more. Boom, bam, bam. Boom, bam.
All right.
I will point towards where we heard the screeches and just say rifles up.
Well, you heard them from all over. They were echoing down like the halls and stuff. You can't pinpoint what direction they were coming from.
How many people do we have here then?
You have 9.
Okay, that's uneven. I guess I guess half of them I tell to point down one hallway, half the other.
Okay. You guys still making your way down to the armory?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you continue down the corridor to the armory. It's much the same thing. You see the same webbing. You don't see any more people cocooned. A lot of the people that you have with you are hardly like they're barely keeping it together. Wright especially looks very like not frenzied. Looks very crazed. Almost like you can tell she's getting real stressed out over everything.
Like 10 stress or
Close to it. But so she's she's kind of freaking out. The other privates aren't doing super great. Dante's sweating pretty profusely, and while she's normally really chatty, Dante has not said a word since you lit those people up.
Well, I lit them up.
Yeah,
That's
I
what he
said
said.
since you lit those people up.
Okay.
All right, but you guys managed to make it to the armory.
Let me guess. It's either firebombed or just completely looted.
No, there's a fuck ton of shit in here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
oh, well, that was very irresponsible of them.
Most of the armament in here is the sort of stuff that you guys already have. There's pulse rifles, there's service pistols, there's a couple of RPGs, there's another incinerator unit.
Anyone want another incinerator?
Is Incinerator still ranged combat?
Yep.
It would probably be more useful than an RPG, so yeah.
Yeah.
I will also take an Incinerator.
It's damage 2, fire intensity 9.
Cool. I don't suppose there's a... Can I add that somehow? Hang on.
Yeah, and weapons.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, you had
Hey,
more
Chris.
weapons than you thought you did, didn't you?
Hey, Chris, you and me, we're smart gun buddies.
Oh.
I didn't realize that.
What kind of gun you got?
I got an M56. Holy shit, this thing is not a joke. God damn.
Yeah, you have the exact. Wait, you had the exact same gun I did?
Well, he just
I do
started
now.
playing this character.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I forgot. Okay, I was gonna rip someone's ass.
No. He's playing Iona now, and Iona
Hmm.
was the other smart gun operator.
Alright, it's damage 2. What's the range? I assume short.
Medium.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
No bonus or anything?
No. Just fire intensity 9. But,
Alright.
yeah, once he has that, I guess we will start making our way to this elevator shaft.
I am going to test roll the flamer.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, the other thing that you spot in the armory.
Cool.
There are 5 hazmat suits.
We'll take those, but not put them on yet.
Okay, yeah, they're military grade hazmat suits.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just have them in my bag or whatever.
Okay. Alrighty. So, I mean, they're kind of like, there's 9 of you, so you're able to carry them. Like I said, these are military grade hazmat suits, so they're not
Okay.
like, they have some armor to them, not like a lot. They're only armor 1, but you can't like stuff 5 of them in your backpack. But
Okay. Yeah.
you can carry a few. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hand them out to NPCs or whatever, but I'll just have them in my gear to remember that we have them.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So it's 5 military grade hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just jot this down real quick. Armor rating 1.
Okay.
Air supply 2.
Okay.
Built-in comm unit. And you
Okay.
don't have to write like this full thing down, but the suit protects fully against chemical and biological contaminants as long as nothing has pierced it. It also acts as armor against radiation. Each time you suffer a radiation point, you roll 6 dice. If you roll 1 or more successes, the rad is absorbed by the suit.
Okay.
So they protect fully against any sort of chemical or biological stuff as long as there's no opening, and it can protect against radiation.
Yeah,
Would
6
that
armor
mean
against
that-
raid.
Would that mean that one of these suits would protect us against the alien's acid?
Against acid?
I mean, it says chemical.
Yeah.
Against acid?
Yeah.
Against
Alien
acid?
Well, you keep repeating, but acid is a chemical, and they do make
It-
acid-resistant things.
It is a chemical, but I'm not sure if a hazmat suit would be resistant to that
Well,
strong
I-
of an acid.
I don't know if they have stuff like that in this universe. I'm just asking a question. Goddamn.
I would
To be fair, it's like ultra acid.
yeah,
the
no, it's
xenomorph
it's
blood.
like stronger than sulfuric acid.
Well, yeah, it's much stronger. It burns through metal in like seconds.
It burns through like titanium. Yeah, it like
Yeah.
turns titanium to goop. I would say the chemical contaminants that it's protecting, it's protecting against contaminants. I wouldn't say it protects against acid. It probably offers some limited resistance, which would already be the armor rating that the hazmat suit has.
What we need to do is get some like Tupperware or something like that.
I really hate that I'm pointing this out because I still don't consider it canon, but in Alien vs. Predator, they used xenomorph armor because that is acid resistant to the xenomorph's acid. The one
Yeah,
chick used like the xenomorph head as a shield.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense that their skin doesn't burn from their own acid, or they'd
Yeah.
burn as soon as they were born.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the RimWorld Alien vs. Predator mod, you can make xenomorph leather, like clothing, and their acid won't burn through it.
Man, we haven't even been harvesting the Xenos we killed. We're fools.
Mhm. That's true. We should have been skinning them.
Also, is Mason the CBRN?
CBRN. It's just Mason Gunnery Sergeant. Why?
Someone was a CBRN. Who was that? No, that is Mason.
Oh, okay. What
The
is
Chemical,
a CBRN?
Biological, Radiological, and Nuclear Defense Specialist.
Oh yeah, I remember you
know
saying
all about
that.
this stuff.
Yeah.
You should have a CBRN detection kit on you, actually.
I have a PDA wrist locator, transponder shoulder, mounted lamp, never sleep blister pack.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say there's a CBRN detection kit in the armory then.
Okay. I will grab that.
It includes a Geiger counter, a biological and chemical agent diagnostic device, 4 doses of neurotoxin inhibitors,
Ooh.
4
If we get hit by some sarin gas, that'll be helpful.
yeah. 4 emergency respirators, good for 1 turn each before they need to be recharged. A pair of acid-proof gloves and goggles.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna put those gloves and goggles on then.
Yeah, that's why I was saying the hazmat suit is not going to protect against acid, because it doesn't specifically say acid when they have stuff in here that specifically protects against acid.
Yeah.
So the hazmat suits know the Tupperware branded gloves and goggles. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Like I said, I will say the hazmat suit does have some resistance to it, but
Any Tupperware branded earphones, because they really love burning off ears, man.
there are syringes, sampling tools, chemical detection paper, and 4 heat-resistant specimen jars. Using this kit automatically detects the current radiation level and any chemical or biological pathogen at the user's location, and it gives you a +2 modification on any sickness roll if you come into contact with something that causes sickness.
Okay. So if I just... That's like unlimited uses, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna use that right now then.
Alright, so you actually are detecting, it's fairly weak, but you are detecting radiation. More than there should be.
Okay. So, there may be a leak somewhere that's producing rads, guys.
Cool. There's only like a fusion reactor beneath us.
And nukes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fusion
and-
reactors and nukes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll head towards that elevator shaft then.
Alright, so, you make your way down the southern portion of the west wing of the North Bastion, and it's much the same as the east wing. You still see those resin secretions all over the walls. You can see, spent bullet casings. There's a couple of bodies that you can see, including once you get into the west lobby where the 2 other elevators are. You can see several bodies. One of them, mangled beyond recognition, has a antique military saber.
Oh, who wants a sword?
Maybe not.
Hammer seems like a sword guy.
Nope.
Okay, well, I don't want it either, so...
Actually, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, sword. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to take a sword?
I want to take a sword.
I'm realizing they don't actually give stats for the sword. Like, they don't expect anybody to take the sword.
That's
Why?
dumb.
Yeah. Okay. I assume, I have a combat knife.
What's
The
the
combat
damage on
knife-
the combat knife?
Combat
2.
knife's damage 2, yeah. I would assume a sword would be 3?
I'm going to say 3 with a +1 bonus to attack.
That sword is better than a plasma cord.
You also have to get close range with it, so... If you're willing to sword fight a Xeno, go for it. Because guess what's probably not going to last more
That's
than
fair.
1 fight?
That's fair.
A sword going through acidic blood. But, yeah.
I mean, tell that to a space marine. That's all they do.
But you guys do recognize this sword.
Oh, is it what's his face?
Major Hatfield's antique military saber.
Yeah. Well, we found
Someone
Hatfield.
stole Hatfield's sword.
Wow, what assholes! In a
I
time
know.
like this, we'll give that back to him.
It's a shame that this person, this thief, is fucked up beyond all recognition. So that we could tell the major,
Well,
who
hold on.
did it. But
I have specimen jars. I'll get a little specimen of him for DNA test later, so we can find
Alright,
out who
that'll
stole
work.
the sword.
Are you gonna check out his dog tags?
I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
all of
oh yeah, you would have those as a
yeah.
military member, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his dog tag say?
Major Hatfield.
They stole
he
his
stole
dog
his own-
tag.
You also see he has a key card on him.
Oh, nice! I take the key card. Can't believe this man stole his own sword.
This is why Paige left.
You know, it's not entirely out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Just got tired of the stupidity. I could see it.
All
right.
Isn't she the one that came up with Horatio?
Yeah.
She is.
We don't talk about that.
She came up with the character that somehow overshadowed Johnny Grappleseed.
That's why she left. She can't overshadow Tad's ridiculousness. That was too much. We can't
That's
have two
true.
of these.
She lost too much of herself when she did that.
Too much was taken over by Horatio. She can't allow
Mhm.
that to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but yeah, you guys are in the west lobby. There are those two elevators.
Okay, the bottom elevator is the one we want. Yeah. I assume we gotta force that open somehow. I assume no one has a crowbar or a pry bar.
Nope, don't carry one of those.
I
No one
mean,
has.
you don't have a crowbar or a pry bar, but it wouldn't necessarily be too hard to use a knife or something
Yes.
like to kind of pry it a little bit. Somebody give me heavy machinery.
Okay, who's good at heavy machinery here? I know Paige's character was Dante, but I assume we can't use the NPCs.
I mean, potentially.
I'm real strong, but I don't got heavy machinery.
I got a 0.
Okay, who's the strongest?
I'm guessing that Chris and I have basically the exact same character sheet.
What's your
4 strength.
4 strength, 3 wit,
Yeah.
4 empathy.
Oh,
3
get
agility.
fucked. I got 5 strength.
Damn it.
Well, if we're going by one of the player characters, then Chris is the best off. Also, you have more empathy than me, Keegan. I have
Nice.
3 empathy.
All right, so Chris, yeah, if you want to give me heavy machinery to try to pry those doors open. With a +1 bonus.
Oh, I didn't add another one.
No, that's fine. Give me a panic roll with 1 success to facehugger. Panic 8. All right, tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops.
That's fine.
But yeah, so you stick your combat knife into the wedge, and you manage to get it open a little bit, kind of put your hand there and just push it across. It looks like the elevator is stopped on like the floor below you, like it looks like it went down to sub-level 1. So it's only a short drop to get on the top of the elevator.
Cool. We drop down.
How many sub-levels are there?
2.
I'm gonna go
There's-
grab that dead body and throw it on it.
Hatfields.
Yeah. So we know if it's sturdy and we don't jump onto a thing. As soon as we jump onto it and put human weight on it, it falls down.
What if it takes 2 human weights for it to fall down?
Well, then this was a bad idea, wasn't it?
All right.
If it takes 3, then we were doomed to fail anyway.
So also, there are 3 sub-levels. You guys would know from what Wright told you that there was a third sub-level, which is where she and the other Sin Eaters were guarding the Major's experiments.
Speaking of right, how's she looking?
I didn't think it was the major. I thought it was someone else.
Or not the major, the colonel.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
She's looking pretty stressed.
Not like she's turning into like a weird alien or nothing, though.
Not that you can see, no.
Okay.
Oh, she said that she got inoculated, so she might be immune to this.
Oh yeah, Ted, didn't you say like the last week we were playing that you were just gonna start this session off with popping her in the head?
I considered it. But as of right now, I will not until it looks like she's starting to change, in which case she's getting popped in the head.
All right, so you roll Hatfield's body down the elevator shaft. It lands on the elevator with a 6 thud. It doesn't seem to like really budge the elevator that much. No more than if somebody had jumped on it.
Cool. I want to go down there, and then I'm go first.
Okay.
That's what he would have wanted.
Like I said, it's a easy drop because it stopped on the second floor, so it's not hard to drop onto it. There's no check or anything that you need to do. But you land on it again. You know, it doesn't seem to give way or anything. It seems to be holding your weight fine.
Yeah, it's probably only like what, a 3-4 foot drop.
Something like that. Yeah, it's not very far.
Yeah.
Is there a hatch on the top?
There is a hatch.
Open the hatch.
Right, when you open up the hatch, you can see what appears to be the body, like the mangled body of a Marine inside the elevator. It looks like he's been torn to shreds, and there's blood splattered across the wall of the elevator. It looks from where you can see in the hatch, you can see that the elevator door appears open. Like it looks like it's kind of busted a little bit, so it's like 3/4 of the way open. But it's kind of stuck in that position, but you can't see anything else inside the elevator. It appears to just be that mangled body.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna jump down and look through the door.
Alright, so jumping down and looking through the door. So you guys are on sub-level 1 now. Where the fuck does that elevator come out at? Right here, okay. I think? Yes. Yeah, right here. Okay, so so looking through on sub-level 1. Give me a second here because there's always like a million tabs I need to go through. Alright, so we're on sub-level 1. Alright. So this looks out into this huge open area. You see there's like a catwalk that goes across here, and then there's like some like catwalks that hug the walls before it goes into loading dock 1 here, where you can see where the space elevator shaft terminates at, or part of where it terminates. Like I said, there's this huge catwalk. You can see there are multiple fires smoldering in the cavernous bay. Most of the surfaces look like they're hot and they're charred. You can see what looks like the crashed remnants of a resupply ship or something. Looks like maybe it tried taking off and then crashed and burned up here. So like I said, you can see the catwalk going across. Like I said, you got the areas around here. Looking over towards the space elevator, you can see the space elevator, not the upper portion. So the space elevator is like 3 stories. There are 2 entrances into the space elevator on the 2nd floor of the space elevator and the 1st floor of the space elevator. It looks like the 2nd. Actually, wait, did I fuck that up? Now I'm confused. No, that's what it is. Okay. You can see the top of the space elevator here. But there's no entrance into the space elevator from sub-level 1.
Damn it. Is that the entrance?
Is what the entrance?
That? I'm clicking on it. I'm making the bloop, the ripple.
I am still. Just keep doing it because I'm just scrolling all over trying to find your ripple.
No, Ted, no, it's not it.
Okay. I'll keep doing it so you can see it.
Wait. Yeah,
Let's
that
see.
would be.
I mean, that
that-
looks like it might be it. Yeah.
That's straight up. It says airlock. That would be the entrance.
Oh, it says airlock. Oh, okay.
That would be the entrance. So like I said, there are 2 openings into the space elevator on the 2nd floor of the elevator and the 1st floor of the elevator. The 3rd floor of the elevator does not have an entrance. Remember, the elevator can stop on every floor
Okay.
of this base, so it looks like the elevator is actually lower. So right now, you're seeing the 3rd floor of the space elevator, which doesn't have an opening.
Oh, so we just gotta call the elevator.
Yeah, just hit the button with the arrow on it. Duh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did want to go down to the sub-basement 2 and set a nuke up to go off when we're out of here, so I guess, well, I'll follow Hammer down for one, so I'm now also down there.
Okay.
So yeah, actually,
I'll follow after him. I mean, there's 3 more elevators here that we could open. Surely one of them isn't going to block our path.
yeah. Also, sub-level 2 has the space elevator shaft, so we could bring the space elevator down to sub-level 2, go down to either, like, I'm guessing nuclear storage, set up a nuke to go off in, like, 30 minutes, go back to the space elevator, ride that up, untether it, bing, bang, boom.
Well, how Jesse is describing it is we're looking at the 3rd floor of the elevator.
Oh,
and
so
the
it's
entrances
already...
to the-
Okay.
Yeah, and the entrances to it are on the 1st and 2nd floor of it. So if we go down 1 level, we would have an entrance onto the space elevator.
So, yeah, it's already set up for us, then.
And
So,
yes, Keegan, you are correct.
yeah.
Well,
So,
we're now on sub-level 1. I'm guessing the staging area does not have a evac ship waiting for us.
No, it looks like most of the vehicles in here have been trashed.
Okay.
open other elevator doors. Also, is there anything in the med kit there?
No, it appears to be empty.
Okay, so we're right there, right?
You are right here.
Okay. So
Oh,
we're
I
right
thought
there.
we went on to the southern one. Okay, it doesn't matter, I guess.
To get to sub-level 2, we go here. Or, oh yeah, we could take...
Literally any of the elevators around us right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's check the other elevator shafts, like you said. I guess just everyone pick an elevator and try to open it with your knife. So
All right,
we're here...
Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll go to that one.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to this, and I'm going to try opening it with my knife.
All right, give me
I will
heavy
go
machinery.
I'll go to the one opposite him and do the same.
Okay.
I did it.
You definitely did with 3 successes, 1 facehugger.
You want me to do the panic roll now, or wait?
Nah, just wait. Keegan, what did you get? 2
Only
successes
successes.
with no facehugger. All right.
Mm.
Tad, give me panic.
Okay. There.
Wow.
Oh, shit, you know what that is.
You scream your lungs out for 1 round, losing your next slow action. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every
nice.
friendly character who hears your scream must make an immediate panic roll.
You
Is
guys-
that what it is? Oh, shit.
Did
Yes.
you guys hear it?
Yeah, everyone heard it because you're all right there. Keegan, you managed to shrug it off. You're fine. I need a panic roll from Chris. 9. Drop an item. What do you have on you, Chris?
Not my sword.
Yeah, you're gonna drop the. No. What do you have? What do you have? Like, what stuff do you have on you? I get to
Saint
pick.
Saint killings.
I don't think you can drop that.
I don't think you can. That's got an articulated arm.
My sword, service pistol, 3 granada, some drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You drop the pin to one of the grenades, not the grenade, just the pin.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and
I'm
a
gonna
knife.
use a die for this. Okay, yeah, you dropped the sword.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Clang, clang, clang.
As you get kind of spooked by Mason's scream, as Mason's opening the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
The funny part, as I just realized, you opened. I said you guys were up here, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, that was technically the one you came out of, but you opened up this one.
Okay.
I really need that sword, man.
You open up that one. Chris, if you have a story point, I'll let you burn a story point to not drop it.
Okay. I really need that sword.
Oh, also your stress level increases by 1. All right, but both of you managed to get the doors open. You see a few of the NPCs look really wigged out when you scream like that, and actually,
Oh,
Okay, Wright just fucking starts taking down this catwalk in this direction.
I'll
Well.
I'll look over at you.
How ruthless is Mason, being that Wright is possibly infected? You know what? Hey, you know what?
Commissar level or
Yeah. Jesse, high or low?
Whoa,
Wait, is
hold
someone
on.
running?
Hold
Someone
on.
running?
Hold on. You don't ask the DM high or low.
No, this is important. Did you say she's running away?
Yes, she is
Yes.
running away. Right is.
I guess. Oh wow, Jesus. Okay.
Oh my god. Alright, so Private Hammer turns his smart gun towards Wright, who's running away. Gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes with no facehuggers. I'm assuming you're going straight damage.
Yes.
So that's 7 damage.
Mhm.
And Wright doesn't currently have any armor. So Wright just starts running, and Hammer just turns around, squeezes the smart gun, and just saws her in half vertically.
Mm-mm.
And she just
Okay.
falls apart and falls over the side of the staging. Everyone's stress level increases by 1.
yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Even me?
I feel like
not you.
Hammer should decrease by 1.
No, it's not gonna decrease, but it's not gonna increase.
So, interrupt here quickly for 1 sec. I was like, hey, I haven't seen any good Alien games. Are there any coming out? There's a game called Alien Fireteam that is literally this setting.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's colonial marines dealing with like aliens. Yeah,
We need to play that when it comes
I agree.
Alright, sorry, continue.
But yeah, so yeah, right. Like I said, she's just butchered and, and falls over the side of the catwalk to the staging area below.
Okay, well, that takes a decision away from me. What was in the elevator I opened?
The
Okay.
Jesus. The elevator that you opened, it looks like the elevator is up on the first floor. So you see the empty shaft going down to. Oh, give me a second. I need to actually figure something out.
Probably sub-level 3 or whatever is under 2.
Oh,
wait, no, that goes to 2.
yeah, I'm trying to remember how you get.
Oh. Also, there's a service shaft that goes to 2 right there.
Yes.
Oh, hey, yep. So there is.
But yeah, so no, it terminates at sub-level 2. From what you remember from when you were talking to Wright, sub-level 3 is like hard to access.
Okay.
So there's probably no regular elevators going straight down to 3.
Huh. That's interesting. If you
What?
look at that and that, I'm pretty sure they fucked up on the map here. Because this goes to level 1,
Yeah.
and this goes to level 1.
And what goes to
These are
level
the same. This one down here. You may not be looking for it because I said it goes to level 1, but it's on level 1.
It's
Okay.
just it's
Yeah,
just
okay.
like a flat wall there.
Yeah.
You're already at 1.
That's fine.
So yeah, I guess that is a service shaft to 2. We could fall down that empty elevator shaft, which would be a lot longer of a fall than we just did, and risk the brakes on the elevator above us, snapping and it falling and crushing us. Or we can just go down this little service shaft. So I'm gonna.
Well, everything that I've seen in the movies, you can just grab onto the elevator cable and slide down like that.
That's true. You could, yeah.
That's
Except-
how it works.
Yeah. Or if it does break and start going up, we can just grab the elevator cable and ride that up, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go down this service shaft then.
All right, you want to go inside that spot hole?
Yeah, go in the spot hole.
All right. Well, like all industrial maintenance shafts in the Alien universe, it is large enough to crawl through, but relatively cramped. Besides that, I will say the smart gun users will not be able to take their smart guns in there.
Oh, well, that's not an option.
Not going.
Yeah, those guns are way too big to be crawling around inside a little maintenance shaft with.
Yeah. So this is like a catwalk, right?
Yes.
And that leads to this tunnel.
Yes. But if you remember, that tunnel doesn't actually go inside. Sub-level 2.
God, I hate this
It's-
map.
It's such a worthless tunnel. I don't understand.
The tunnel is like, I believe this is the way out.
Okay. Yeah, it just goes
Yeah,
this.
It
for
goes
you
to
not to be able.
surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it has to dip down underneath sub-level 2, and then it dips back upwards to go out. Again, if they would have had a picture of the outside of Fort Nebraska, maybe this would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty good at reading blueprints, and this makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Because if we that's where the tunnel goes out, so we could go there and end up there. I guess we're going in the elevator shaft. What is that? Like it's probably a fairly long drop. I guess if you like get on your hands and knees and then lower yourself down, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, technically, according to the map here, there is no catwalk here because that thing is going under this.
Yeah, I think that's the tunnel, and the
Yeah, it
rest of
is.
this is. So she would have ran
Which
off into
means-
the staging area.
Oh, okay, whatever. I
Yeah.
can't read
which
it either.
means that as you're going south, you're going uphill, and then once you get like through here, then you get into the tunnel, and then you're going downhill.
Until you go back uphill to leave. Because this is a basement.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
I
for
dropped
anybody
down the
watching
elevator
or
shaft.
listening, the maps for Fort Nebraska
Oh.
are very confusing.
Oh no! Look at that! Look at this. There's a wall right there. There's 2 doors right here, so we can't go to the shaft right now. Anyway, actually, we could because of the doors.
Keegan,
But yeah,
so you guys
Yeah.
open up the elevator shaft and go to drop down.
Yeah, I'll drop down first.
Okay. Also, I'm going to just say I have final say in what the maps are. So if I say that's a catwalk, that's a catwalk.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair.
All right. That's a weird looking
You're
catwalk
fucked.
that goes under the floor.
Don't make me increase your stress dice.
That's a weird looking catwalk that goes under.
Chris, I'm not giving you what you want. Don't make me decrease your stress.
I
Alright.
want to go on a killing spree because I can and will kill everyone in this group.
All right, so the elevator, because you're going from you're going from level 1 to sub-level 2. Obviously, the way the elevator would drop, I would say that probably would be. I'm not gonna guess that. Make me make me what is that? Mobility.
Okay. I might. I'm okay at it. Well, I'm rolling it. It doesn't really matter how good I'm at. I'm rolling so many stress die. I'm good at everything right now. Okay.
Except the
two
stress die did nothing for you.
And 2 panic, and all the successes were from your normal dice.
They actively hurt you there.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, here's my panic roll. 11. At least I didn't drop anything.
Okay, I'll get to you in a moment. I want you guys to do your rolls first because panic can build, and so I don't like you all. Well, actually, no. I guess Mason's going first, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so it should be one at a time. Alright, you must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. You are allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy under engaged range. Your stress levels decrease by 1, but the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1.
I'm literally in a tiny box.
So, you drop down to here.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 things that you notice right away. Jesus Christ. So this whole area is just like caved in. There's a ton of rubble and everything blocking this whole loading dock. And then you immediately make your way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Going to hide.
Okay.
And you find yourself in a decontamination room.
Well, that sounds safe.
And we'll get back to you in a moment. Alright, so who wants to go down next?
So you guys...
Clear?
Yeah,
I guess...
he just drops down and, like, freaks out and runs.
Yeah, I guess you just hear me drop, go, and then just running sounds.
Tad, I'm going to say the reason why you freaked out to see cover once you got down here. You can hear, like, the buzzing of the fusion reactor. You know that the nukes and stuff are down here. And you flee to the decontamination room because you know that this place probably has some radiation.
That makes sense.
So, is it safe?
You don't hear anything. He's too far away now. You just saw him. You just saw him run. Like he dropped down. He climbed up, got onto the floor, and then just you heard the squeaking of his boots.
I mean, at least the floors are clean down there, I guess. You want to go after him, Hammer?
Eh.
All right. I guess I'll hop down.
All right, go ahead and make me mobility.
I'm so fucking mobile. It's a joke. I'm not. I'm kind of mobile.
Holy
okay,
shit!
never mind. I'm incredibly mobile.
All right,
I'm
so
the mobilest motherfucker with a smart gun that's ever been on this
4
planet.
successes with no face huggers. So you like drop down. As you're going down, you just kind of like swing your smart gun out, like do like a little run across the like shaft, and just swing back out. Like you don't even touch the floor of the elevator shaft. As you land, perfectly fine in this area, you see the same thing where you see that's been trashed. And you can...
A xenomorph pops out of here with a 10 sign.
You can just make out Mason running into this room.
Hey, where are you going?
Pause on you. Hammer, what are you doing?
Everyone's going down, might as well.
Alright, give me mobility.
I always lose, there it is.
Alright, 2 successes and a face hugger. Give me panic. 11. God damn it. Okay, so you jump down, you manage to hop back up. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible.
Alright, right where I wanted to go.
A safe spot.
6.
My safe space.
Let's see, where would Hammer's safe space be? Honestly, you would probably head for the decon room too. I mean, you can see the doors open, you see your comrades over there.
Bully-proof windows, troll-proof doors.
So yeah, you land, you're like, where are you going? And then you see Hammer land, he gets up and he pushes past you and chases after Mason.
Guys, come on.
Keegan, also your stress goes up by 1.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you-
I already did.
Ione is just like, am I missing something? Everyone else seems to be.
You see that the resin and stuff is much worse here.
That's why you guys are running over there. I get it, because there's a lift here that goes to sub-level 3. Okay, I understand now. I'm going to remove that stress.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
not.
I'm gonna start walking over there.
Okay. All right, so let's see. You guys lost right.
Yeah, lost.
Yep, you guys lost right. So Dante, and then the Dante, Stanley, and the 3 other guys. So the other 5 make their way down. Give me a second here. Stanley actually manages to take a little bit of damage on the way down. Not much, but he takes a little bit. Oh, one of the privates hurt himself pretty bad. Okay, so one of the privates on his way down ends up breaking an ankle.
Ooh.
Oh,
I do something about that,
robot
but
dead.
I'm in the decon room, so.
Also, just before I forget, I gave all of you guys your Act 3 agendas, right?
Yep.
Okay, just
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure. So the decontamination room that you guys end up in, it's a hose and brush down facility with like a communal bath. The showers are running and the room is very steamy. You can see that there's diluted blood that has backed up some of the drains. And yeah, it does look like it goes into a lift, like there's another door that goes into a lift here. This one is much larger and heavy duty with like really like solid doors.
Does it look like it's working?
No. Power
Okay.
is still off.
Water's on
blood
now.
is clogging
The drains.
drains.
Yeah, water still runs when power's off.
But it's hot water.
I never said it was hot water.
Oh, okay. I
You
thought
said it was steamy.
Yeah. That's the description it gives me here. Also, you don't necessarily need electricity for hot water.
That's true. It could be ran off of natural gas
Yes.
or whatever this
Yeah.
place used to mine.
I suppose, yeah.
I was about to say, I had a really old, shitty apartment. I had the power company shut off my electricity once. I still had natural gas.
I'll walk past the blood that's clogging the drain and look confused, and I'll say, Hammer, do you want to try to help me open this? It looks like it's going to be harder than the other ones.
I mean, taking a look at that, you're not going to be able to get that door open. These are like heavy blast doors.
Oh, never mind.
It does
Taking
have
a look
a-
at it, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this open. These are like heavy blast doors.
Jesus Christ. I swear to God, I'm going to increase your stress. But you do see that there's like a little like keypad thing and an area where you would swipe a card.
Ooh.
Oh, I
who
swiped
grabbed-
the card.
Yeah. Yeah, you swiped the card, now swipe the card.
Yeah, I swiped it, now I swipe it.
All right, so you swipe the card. Nothing happens because there's no power.
Okay. You know, I should have thought about that. But
Well, I mean, there's
There-
auxiliary power.
There's
to
auxiliary power, but not enough to power the elevators.
there, I assume that would be where we would go to maybe possibly turn the power back on.
Yeah, and we got incinerators, so we can light the pilot light from here. So
That's
that'll be
true,
fine.
yeah. So yeah, I guess now the mission is to turn the fucking power on. Well, I also instruct the PCs to all put on a hazmat suit.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so you have 5 hazmat suits. There are 3 of you, so obviously you guys are putting on the hazmat suits. Who are you giving the other 2 hazmat suits to?
The other two,
Probably the
9.
2 that don't have broken ankles.
Yeah.
Well, there's Dante, there's Stanley, and then there's the 3 privates. One of the privates is the one with the broken ankle.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
let me put it like this: 2 of them have names.
The other 3 privates do have names.
What are they?
Just a second, I have to bring up their sheet. No, I have to bring up their sheet. I haven't had to say their names as often as the other guys. But they do have a name, damn it.
Oh yeah, I do remember them having names now.
Yeah, it's Norton, Evans, and Renner.
Yeah. Well,
Jeremy?
yeah, Jeremy
You
Renner.
literally made the
we
exact
made
same
this
joke 3 weeks ago. I hate everything about you.
It's a good joke. I don't know what you want from me.
I give the other 2 to the other 2 original members of the squad, and I tell the privates just to wait here for a bit because it seems like there might be radiation spilling into this area. In fact, when we go out, I will check with the CBR detection kit.
Okay. So you instruct them to stay in the decon area. You guys kind of walk back out in this area with your hazmat suits. I will say you can't wear your normal combat armor if you're wearing the hazmat.
Hmm.
I
Well-
mean, the combat armor isn't going to protect us against radiation, so...
No. Well, I'll be wearing that, and then I'll check the CBR. What-
You are detecting strong amounts of radiation.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the hazmat suit on.
Yeah, we don't even have any radaway or anything like that, so it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, keep
Or
that
any
on.
Brahmin milk, which Evan refuses to drink.
That's true. The brown milk we just make for free.
All right, so you guys walk out of the decon area, leaving the 3 privates behind. There's still some like radiation coming from the decon unit, but not as bad, obviously, because it's a decontamination area.
Yeah.
So you leave them in there, and then the 5 of you in hazmat suits are standing in this area out here. But yeah, so yeah, there's strong radiation, but you know the hazmat suits should be able to protect you pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the relay point there. So through this door in the maintenance pit to reactor relay room.
All right, give me one moment here. Okay, so you guys, I'm assuming you're all going.
Nope.
Okay, who's going with Mason?
That's nerd
Me.
shit in there.
I am.
All right, you are.
It sounds
Okay.
like Chris is not.
I mean, Mason, you're squad leader. What are Dante and Stanley doing?
Dante, stay here. Stanley with us.
Okay. All right, so the 3 of you start making your way down the power walk there to the maintenance pit.
And nice. It's like we're in a mall.
Yeah.
So we'll start with
Oh.
you guys. So you guys are making your way down. It's a long corridor that goes to the fusion tower. The corridor has quite a bit of smoke and debris. The area is kind of considered cluttered as you're making your way down. Again, you know, there's the resin and the secretions down the corridor. You make your way down a little bit, and then you get to the maintenance pits. You know, which are mainly, you know, have some machinery and stuff. But the most pressing thing is you can see there are the maintenance pits are covered in resin, and you can see what looks to be catatonic Marines shoulder to shoulder in those maintenance pits.
Shoulder to shoulder, like standing?
Well, like up against the
cocoon?
wall, cocooned, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hose them down with the old flamethrower then.
I'll get the other pit.
Yeah, you also have a flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
both hose down a pit.
So you guys start hosing down a pit. You hear a screech from above you.
I look up.
You look up and you see a albino-looking Xeno drop from the ceiling. Now I gotta bring up stats.
Quick, get the UV lights.
Mm-hmm.
Would that work? I don't think that would work. Would it?
Maybe give it a bad sunburn.
All right. So I need you guys to draw initiative for me.
Can we do just click the initiative dice?
Yeah, just do
like
the
we were
initiative
doing?
dice.
Okay.
So 8 for Mason, 5 for Iona. Give me a moment here. Where did I put that pen?
Next to the note
Keegan?
about how much you care about your characters.
This
Yes.
is your last warning. All right, so let's see. So go ahead and Keegan, go ahead and roll for Stanley. Just do another dice roll for me. 7. Okay. So we've got Keegan, Stanley.
And higher was worse for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ace, which is 1.
Great.
And 10. All right, so I got the best and the worst.
Mm.
All right. So the alien will go both first and last. So it drops down, and let's see. Drops down, and it's going to attack. I don't know. Keegan, even or odds?
Even.
Okay, it's going to attack you.
Oh boy.
So to make this interesting, Keegan, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6?
You what?
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6?
6.
4. All right, so it grabs you with its inner jaws poised to strike. So I need to roll the attack. Give me a moment, I didn't have my dice roller ready. Alright, so it got... Keegan, you can roll 1 armor dice. With your hazmat suit.
If I do this, right?
Okay, so it gets 2 successes on you. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Ouchie.
Wait, is that right?
I hope so.
Oh, no, you don't take damage at all.
Well, that makes me
That
worried.
So you are grabbed. And now you need to make a close combat roll.
Okay.
Alright, that's actually not too bad. Go ahead and give me a panic roll.
I wonder why I'm panicking.
10. Freeze! You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action. So it grabs you. You got 2 successes, which was good, but it wasn't enough to actually beat it. So it has you kind of grappled right now. The worst part is you and all friendly characters in the same zone must now make panic rolls. So Keegan, give me another panic roll. Oh,
Jesus.
but before you do that, the stress level, you and everyone else's stress level increases by 1.
So I add it and then I make my panic roll after Keegan?
Yes.
Okay.
So it grabs him and he like just freezes up.
Oh boy, and then I do.
What do you do?
I don't know.
There it
13.
is. 13.
Oh, it just now rolled. Okay.
Flee, which you can't do.
Yeah.
But you're freaking out. So you're just trying to flee and run away. Stanley is actually fine. Holy shit. And then Tad.
So I make my panic 14.
14. Berserk.
Yes.
You must immediately attack the nearest person or creature, friendly or not. You won't stop until you or the target is broken. Every friendly character who witnesses your rampage must make an immediate panic roll.
Jesus. All right.
Keegan, give me a panic roll first before we get into that.
All right.
10.
I try. I freeze
freeze
up again. Just
Mhm.
I don't know what to do, man.
Stanley's still alright. Stanley is a little bit further
wait.
back, so...
I have 2 talents. I have Nerves of Steel, which gives me a -2 to panic rolls.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there you go. So you scream.
Okay.
Alright,
You
well.
lose your next slow action. Your stress level is decreased by 1. But the results are still the same. Everyone had to make a panic roll.
Yeah.
But you don't
But
go
I'm
on a
not-
murderous rampage.
Yeah, I'm not hosing Stanley down with fire now.
To be fair,
I
I
assume
think
he was.
the Xeno is actually closer. You'd be hosing the
Oh, okay.
Xeno and Iona down with fire.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
standing next to each other, so it would have
Yeah.
been either me or the Xeno.
All right, Keegan, it's your turn. Which you actually can't do anything.
All right.
So I lost my slow action for screaming, right?
Yes. Keegan would have lost his slow action, but he's trying to flee and he can't.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I'd.
Hey, didn't
I-
Stanley go?
Wait, what?
Didn't Stanley have a 4 to go? Or no, Stanley had a 7. Never mind.
Yeah. Keegan goes after the alien. Keegan is currently held by the alien.
Okay.
Keegan, I'll let you make a close combat roll.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming not using my knife, just like trying to fight it off me.
Yeah, you're just like unarmed. You're trying to get out of its grasp, but you are going to take
You
a
know what?
-1.
You know what? No, I'm not, because I'm going to use a story point for it. I don't want to. Unless
You're-
I can't do that.
You're lucky I'm going to allow it,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
because
Can
technically
you
I
not
shouldn't.
normally do that?
Normally, you wouldn't be allowed to make a roll at all.
Oh.
I'm being nice to let you make the close combat
Oh.
roll to try to get out of it.
Mhm.
Right. I mean, if you want me to just roll for it, I will.
I will let you use the story point. Because
Okay,
there is a
cool.
good chance that if you don't, you are probably
I
going to
will
die.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll use the story point and fucking scramble away. Get away from me, please.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you managed to get away from its grasp. You can't really move away from it, though, because you lost your slow action.
Yeah.
So you had to use your action to just kind of escape from its grasp. But you're currently like on the ground, but it doesn't have a hold of you anymore.
Mhm.
Stanley is going to go next, and Stanley is going to shoot at the alien. Stanley hits the alien,
Nice.
and with its armor, it doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
Next up is Tad.
Does his gun not have armor pierce?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Great. So- I lost my slow action. I assume firing is a slow action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what are the fast actions? What can I conceivably do here?
Run, move through a door/hatch, get up, draw a weapon, block attack, pick up item, shove enemy to short range, grapple attack, retreat, aim carefully, seek cover, assume overwatch position, grab the wheel, drive, or use item.
I assume Overwatch acts like XCOM Overwatch?
I believe so, yes.
Then I will assume Overwatch position.
All right, so I will grab the book and look up Overwatch because no one has used Overwatch in all the time we've been playing this, which really isn't that long. I don't know why I said all the time we've been playing this, but all right. Oh. Also, apologies to anybody tuning in. We are not as super familiar with this system yet. Alright, so Overwatch on page 97. Thank God for indexes.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, as long as you have a ranged weapon and no enemies are within engaged range, this means that you aim in the specified direction or ready to shoot. Between the time you assume the Overwatch position and your next time to act in the next round, you can fire your weapon. Oh, you can't do that, actually.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
You have to have your slow action to make the actual attack.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess my fast action would be to run, and I just get a little further away from the Xeno.
Okay. Alright,
And
so
that's-
you move away from it, and then the alien's turn, which Keegan's still right there. I'm sorry, Keegan. Roll a d6.
This can only go well for me.
2.
Hey.
That might be good. That might be terrible. Who knows?
Could be.
The Xeno attacks, but not to kill. The target is knocked to the ground and drops all handheld items. You're already on the ground, but you drop any handheld item. But you otherwise take no damage.
My smart gun? Oh, flamethrower. Yep.
Yeah, you're
I
holding the
dropped that.
flamethrower.
Okay.
Yeah, you were holding the actual flamethrower. It stands over you, taunting your prey to run so the game can go on, but you're on the ground. You get +1 stress,
Okay.
and you have to make an immediate panic roll.
Jesus Christ.
You weren't here for the first time. It snowballs
Oh, well,
real bad.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, 14 was
14's bang, bang, bang. 13 is run like hell.
All right, well.
I thought 11 was... No, 11 was hide.
11 was hide. 13 is flee. 13's what Right did. You just can't take it anymore. You must flee to a safe place and refuse to leave it. You won't attack anyone, and you won't attempt anything dangerous. You are not allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy at engaged range when you flee, which means they can attack. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every friendly PC who sees you run must make an immediate panic roll. So first, Keegan is going to attempt to get up and scramble away.
Mm-hmm.
I need to actually... Thank God this actually gives you a page number. Look at that. I will say I really like the game mother screen for this game. Has a lot of good stuff. Alright, yeah, so Keegan, you can't make a retreat roll, so you move away from it, it gets a free attack, roll a d6.
This seems very counterintuitive to what the thing was, but all right.
Just get another 2 and then it knocks you down again. You make another
Yeah.
roll.
What do you mean counterintuitive?
Like its whole thing for 2 is it knocks me down so I can run away to continue the hunt, but as soon as I move away, it's like, nah, fuck you.
Well, good news is you just got grappled again.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it needs to make a thing first. And that's just the weird combination of the flee panic result with its attack.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the Xeno making you flee. You're fleeing because of the panic.
Pretty sure I'm panicking because of the Xeno, so at some point.
Well, I mean, yes, but see, you weren't here when we were doing the Hadley's Hope thing. Panic's fucking steamrolls after a while.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
back. being close to maxed out, we're gonna start we're gonna start the stress spiral right here,
Yeah.
probably.
And it's also important to point out that when it specifically like tells you that you're doing something like fleeing, whatever action you're attempting fails. So like fleeing, screaming, berserk, all of that makes you fail whatever action you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get to a certain point with your panic, statistically you can't actually succeed at anything until you get a chance to reduce it.
Yep. Because at this point right now, because I saw him run, I'm gonna have to make a panic roll here in a second, aren't I?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. Keegan, I need you to make a close combat roll.
Nice.
Hey, no panic.
Jesus. All right, no panic. 3 successes. So it doesn't grapple you. You actually managed to get away from it.
Good.
Do I now make my panic roll?
I flip at the bird as I'm running away.
Yes, make a panic roll. 11.
Right.
Seek cover.
Run and hide.
Oh no. Yeah.
You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. You are allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy at engaged range. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1. After 1 round, you can act normally.
Does that
Okay, well,
include me, or did I get far enough away from that?
Hold on. Because you're not fleeing yet, technically.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I assume I'm going to decon.
You'd
So
have
give
to
me a
run
second
past
here.
the alien to
So-
do that.
Alien
Would I?
goes, Keegan goes. So, Tad, you will do that on your turn. It's not your turn yet, so.
Oh, okay.
So Stanley's gonna go. Stanley's stress is increased. He needed to make a panic roll, I believe, yes, because of the flea.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts to tremble. He's
Does that
gonna
increase-
No, it doesn't increase anything. It just gives him a
Okay.
-2 to his agility rolls. He's going to attack and miss terribly thanks to that -2. Tad, now it's your turn.
Okay, is the alien between me and decon?
So you guys were moving around, burning the maintenance pits that had the people. Decon is off in this direction. So I would say, yeah, it would have dropped like right here.
Okay. I can make a retreat though. Does that just make it so it doesn't make an attack of opportunity against me?
Yes, give me a moment. Ugh.
Well, I mean, it already used its reactions.
Doesn't
That's
work
true.
like that, Keegan.
Mm-hmm. It has Sentinel or whatever.
Damn it.
Yeah, you make a mobility roll.
Okay. I feel like I have to get to safety. I don't know if this is safe. I know this is safe, so I have to try to scoot past the alien, so I'll make the mobility roll.
All right, if you're trying to scoot past it, because like I said, that is difficult terrain in that tunnel, you will take a -1.
My mobility roll?
Yeah.
Okay. And the -1, I actually do put the -4.
Yes.
Boop. Hey,
Hey,
made
one
it.
success, so it doesn't get the AOP on you as
Mhm.
you start just running away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was your turn. Now it's the alien's turn. Keegan was starting to run. He already did his thing, so Keegan's actually running. So, Keegan, where would you have run to? Because you're running away from it, so the only place you have to go is here.
Oh, is it? Okay. I mean, I guess I'm going that way.
Well, unless you're trying... I mean, you're not going to try to scoot past the alien.
No, in my mind, in my mind, we were like walking in, and I was like burning into that one when it knocked me down. So I thought I was closer to this. But if you're saying I'm over here, then I guess I'm running into the reactor.
Well, no, so the alien is right here.
Yeah, alien's in that doorway.
Yeah. I like me the first time when I used the story point to scrabble off. I thought that put me in the power walk.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, in my mind, that's where I was. But if you're saying that's not where I am, then I guess the only place I can go is into the relay room.
Yeah, no, because it would have dropped you in front of it, which is like right here. Because it was grabbing you. Like you didn't scramble over its head.
Right.
Alright, so you're running to the reactor relay room. Alright, so on the alien's turn, well, Stanley's still there, so it's going to turn on Stanley.
Stanley's also shot it for no damage.
Yes. Tad, why don't you roll me a d6 for Stanley? Let's see what's going on with him. One.
That's either real bad or real good.
He gets +1 stress and has to make an immediate panic roll.
Get a 14.
Oh no, okay, he freezes.
Oh.
That's the silliest thing to do.
He loses his next slow action. So you guys are running. You actually can't see or hear what's going on in here anymore, so we're going to pause on you guys. And we're actually going to take a short, 5-minute break. And then we're going to get to Chris and see what Hammer's been up to. So, like I said, we're going to take about a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back. So, Iona is fleeing to the reactor relay room, and Mason is fleeing down the power walk. Now, once they started making their way down, we're going to kind of backtrack a little bit to Private Hammer and Dante. So you two are kind of in front of the decon room area a little bit. You got like the doors shut to make sure, radiation doesn't pour through or anything like that. So the two of you are in your hazmat suits, just kind of standing guard. Is there anything specific that Hammer's doing?
Oh, I have to be in my hazmat suit while I'm outside?
Yeah, unless you want to deal with radiation, because it's very strong in this area.
I got any magazines around?
like weapon magazines or magazine magazines?
Magazine, like
No.
Time Universal.
No, there's no Time Universal here. Not that you can see in the room leading to the military decontamination room.
Is that... we still got that guy with the broken ankle, yeah?
He's in the decontamination room, yeah.
I'm gonna go outside. I don't like being in here with the radiation suit.
So you have to wear the radiation suit outside of the decontamination room.
Yeah, but I don't have to, like, the other outside, like, not in the radiation.
You'd have to go back up a level.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole sub-level is flooded with radiation.
Oh!
Yeah, it's this whole sub-level.
I'm gonna back up a level.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go back up to sub-level 1?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you're going back up to sub-level 1. So that would put you right about here. What are you doing once you get to sub-level 1?
Putting my armor back on.
Okay, so you change out of the hazmat suit, manage to get your armor back on.
What is around me in the current area?
Alright, so in the loading dock area, give me a moment. I gotta go back up to my notes for sub-level 1. So, this area is primarily, like I said, it's the staging area. So you got fire smoldering around. Give me observation. Alright, 1 success, 2 facehuggers. Panic roll of 13. Flee! You just can't take it anymore. You must flee to a safe place and refuse to leave it.
Alright, so I put back on my radiation suit and go back down with the other.
I mean, if you're fleeing, you're not going to have time to put on your radiation suit. So are you fleeing downstairs or fleeing somewhere in here?
Well, no, because that's no longer safe. Gotta flee somewhere in here.
Yeah. I would say you would have enough sense not to flee in the radiation area, but it would take you at least, like, 5 minutes to get the radiation suit on. Actually, 10 if you're taking off all your armor.
And I guess, I don't know, what's a nearby room?
Give me a second. Let's see. So the closest room, because this hangar is just completely fucked, would be... And the refueling station is completely fucked. So if you're running across from here, these offices and stuff are destroyed, but it looks like the arming station would be probably the closest area that you could run to that looks relatively safe.
Check it out.
Okay. So you make your way over to the arming station. It's an open area, but like I said, there are some like areas where you can kind of duck behind that isn't as open as the rest of this. It looks down into the ammo depot below. There's a crane on ceiling tracks that you can tell would be to retrieve missiles. Because you can see there are multiple missiles down below you in the ammo depot, although there are some fires. Make a observation check for me. Oh, all right. So 2 successes, 3 panic, with a panic of 11, which is seek cover. But I will say, so you notice looking down at the missiles down below, you can see some of the nukes down there, and you can see what looks to be a dead Xeno that is lying across one of the warheads with its acid burning through it.
Huh. Wait, does the book actually say that the acid's actively burning through it?
Yes.
That shit oxidizes and loses its acidity after a while. Like, that's actually, like, stated in, like, the movies.
Yeah.
There's no oxygen down there. Can't oxidize.
Okay, sorry. It looks like it burned through it.
Oh, it's still not good. It's still not good.
No, I mean, if you had to guess, that might be the source of the radiation.
You need to put some duct tape over that.
But so 2 things from there. Because with your panic of seek cover, you want to seek cover away from this area. Because if you had to guess, this area of the arming station is probably pretty irradiated.
Cool. I have cancer now. So, am I too scared to put on my armor or no? Or my radiation suit?
I'm going to say you're going to want to seek cover, so you seek cover over here, and while you're seeking cover, you can put on your radiation suit if you would like.
Alright. And once I get that on, after the 30 minutes it takes, I want to go back down with other people. This was just a misadventure.
Alright, so pause on you again. So now we're going to go back to sub-level 2. So you were up doing that. That actually took a little while. But, so, Mason. You run back over here, outside of the decontamination room.
Okay.
You see that Hammer is gone, and you see Dante laying on her back with her chest exploded open.
Oh, good.
That was the agenda page never shared.
Oh man, so I made it out just in time.
You actually avoided having to deal with a chest burster.
We got those shoulder transponders or whatever. Do those work here?
It seems like they're getting a lot of interference from the radiation.
Okay. Well, do I see the chest burster?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna peek my head into the decon room, just see what's going on in there.
Alright, so in the decon room, you see the chest burster lying dead on the bottom of the floor. It looks like it has bullet wounds in it. You see one of the guys just bloodied, dead in a pool of his own blood with a gash in his throat. One of the guys, the one who didn't have his ankle broken, is injured, on his arm, but he's got his gun up. And the guy with the broken ankle is just screaming.
Okay, so the one that's not screaming or dead, I ask him what the fuck happened.
So he just looks over and he says, I don't know. We heard screaming from outside the door. We cracked it open to see what was going on, and this thing just ran in here, and it attacked Renner. And we, shot it after it attacked me.
Guys, I was literally gone less than 5 minutes. How the fuck did all of this happen?
He kind of pauses for a second, and he says, where are the other 2 guys that were with you?
I don't know. You called me out on it, and you're right. I'm just as much a mess as you guys. That being said, you're not screaming, and you're still alive. Promotion. You're a sergeant.
Congratulations, Corporal.
I don't think you have the authority to do that.
I don't.
but he doesn't know that because he probably doesn't even know his rank.
That's true. It's probably on like my jacket or whatever.
Probably nothing matters right now.
Yeah, I guess I will tend to the wound of the man who's still coherent, because I actually am technically kind of a medic. Now that I think about it, I probably should have helped out that guy's ankle too. But we won't talk about that for right now.
All right, so the guy who's injured, give me a medical roll.
Okay, can't wait for the panic roll to do something fucked up. Okay.
All right, so you got 2 successes, 2 face huggers. Give me a panic roll.
Well, that's a 12. I don't
12.
remember what 12 is.
You scream your lungs out for 1 round.
Do I still take care of his wound?
No.
Oh, okay.
You lose your next slow action. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every friendly character who's seen your scream has to make an immediate panic roll.
Well, I'm down to 6 stress now. These screams are great.
Let's see. All right, so that guy's fine. He is not. The guy with the broken ankle is not fine.
I mean, he was already screaming, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so he tries running away. Which he has a really hard time doing because he has a broken ankle. But he starts just making his way out of the decon room. And Jesus Christ. I will say this is my favorite part of the Alien RPG is just the way these panic rolls work. Tad, you need to make an immediate panic roll.
Do I gain a stress first?
No, you don't.
Okay. 8.
8. Tremble. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 until your panic stops. But you're not adding any more panic to anyone else.
Okay. Do I add a panic to myself?
No.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Nope.
So I stop screaming and I start trembling and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah. So you're trying to help this guy as you're tending his wounds. You know, you got the dead guy over there. For all you know, you've lost half your squad. You have no idea where Hammer is. You don't know where Stanley is. You don't know where Iona is. You just lost Dante. You just lost Renner. You got 2 guys that you know of that are left. And so you just scream in frustration. And the jittery guy with the broken ankle freaks out and hobbles out of the room. Screaming along the way. And you start trembling. Once you realize that you've lost your cool.
Yeah. It's been a day. Can I try to treat his wound again?
You can try to treat his wound again, yeah.
Okay, I would like to treat his wound. Well...
3 successes, 1 face hugger, give me the panic.
Okay. 8! There we go.
Tremble!
I still complete my task, though, don't I?
You do, yes.
Okay.
So you managed to patch up his arm and stop the bleeding. It doesn't look like there's any actual, like, real big damage or anything. With a little bit of, like, 10 minutes of rest or so, he would probably be good to go.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, the thing that brought me here was seeking shelter, so I've found shelter. I assume I've gotten over that. Can I take a second to try to get rid of this tremble?
Yeah, you can take from what you can tell, it seems like the decontamination room is at least temporarily safe.
Okay,
so I'm just gonna as a rest spot.
I will calm down.
Okay, so we're gonna pause on you, Keegan. So
help me.
You were just
Help
running.
Me, Tom Cruise.
You were just running away. Help me, baby Jesus. You were running away to the reactor relay room. So give me a second. Okay. So when you run in there, there's a large viewing window looking over into the fusion tower and a hazmat locker. As you run into the reactor relay room, off in the distance, closer towards the power walk, you hear what sounds like Stanley screaming, and then a loud, wet crunch, and the screaming stops.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to keep running, but
No, I'm gonna keep running.
all right. So you're the only place you have to run into now is the actual fusion reactor area. Like
Well,
the
I
fusion
mean,
tower.
the alternative is to turn around and try to fight that thing, and while I am super stressed out right now, so I'd probably hit it, probably wouldn't be good for me.
All right. So
You said that there's like a viewing window.
yes.
Am I able to see in before I sprint in there in case there's like 400 of them like lining the walls?
Make an observation.
Or
Oh,
uncontrolled fusion in there.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
2 successes, no facehugger. So looking into the fusion tower, you can see that it's a 3-story underground tower that powers the entire colony. This was rebuilt from the colony's original atmospheric processor. It is currently offline.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. So you know that it probably needs to be reset. Looking in, you don't you see some of the same resin and everything. You can make out on the underside of the reactor, kind of on the opposite side of where the reset area is. You can make out what appear to be 3 Xenos hibernating.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna rack around into my smart gun, and I'm gonna fucking turn around and take out the albino one. Or I'm gonna shoot at it, at least.
Okay.
Because trying to kill one sounds like it would be much easier than trying to kill 3.
I mean, you're not wrong. And also, I mean, I guess, yeah, you're soldiers, so you probably, especially a smart gun operator, wouldn't think about stealth.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so you make your way back into the maintenance pit area now that you're no longer running. The Xeno is still there. We're going to continue to use the initiative round, but it just finished killing Stanley, so I'll give you an action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, give me that range combat. Or I mean, just use the weapon. It should have.
Hang on one second. First, you said there was a fast action for aim carefully.
Yes.
What is that? What does that do?
Give me 1 second to look. Now that we're using some of the other options available. 94. I should really just bookmark 93 and 94. Jesus. Oh, it is the combat chapter, so I'm sure that probably helps. It gives you a +2 to your attack roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I guess aiming is similar to the Fallout game that we do on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so modifiers. I just hit 2.
Yep.
All right, this is gonna be a lot of fucking shots or a lot of dice.
Well, that's
Okay,
actually not that bad. So 4 hits
Oh,
with 1
oh
facehugger.
shit! I'm sorry. Hang on one second. There should be 3 more dice. I didn't roll for the smart gun.
Okay, roll 3d6. And then hovering over that gives us 2, 2, 1, so no successes.
Yeah.
And a facehugger, which doesn't matter because you already had one. Give me the panic roll first. 9. Drop item.
I can't.
No, you got other stuff on you.
I mean, I have my combat knife and my pistol that are
You drop
probably
your
like on
pistol.
my hip. Okay.
I'm gonna say as you're jostling your way in, it just vibrates out or something.
Okay.
But all right. So what's the damage on a smart gun?
3. And
3.
that's all turning into damage.
All right, so 6. So now I need to do this thing's armor roll, which you have armor piercing, so that cuts its armor in half.
Does full auto mean anything?
Just a moment.
I just don't want to die to this thing, man.
Making me look up all this stuff just because you want to survive. All right, so it can fire long bursts of full auto fire. It counts as a normal range attack, but with a few differences. You get a +2 to your roll. Your stress level immediately increases by 1. And you add the stress die to your roll for the full auto burst. And you can distribute any additional successes you roll beyond the first to secondary targets. So if you wanted more dice.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. All right, so that would give me 3 more, but I will
Yes.
roll 2d6 and then 1d6 because one of them is stress.
Yes.
Actually, no, it wouldn't matter because I already got a...
Yeah, you
thing.
already got the facehugger, so.
All right, so 3d6. Oh, that's 1 more success.
And 1 more facehugger. That actually does matter because your panic roll is modified by the number of stress dice you have.
What? Oh, right. So my panic roll would have been 10 instead?
Yes. Which is freeze.
All right. Well, that's...
You're frozen by fear or
unfortunate.
stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action.
Oh, I mean, at least it's my next one.
Your stress level increases by 1, but I'm going to say everything else goes through. So that's 7, and now it needs to roll its armor. Sorry, I got like this little symbol is popping up in front of my dice symbol, which isn't helping me.
I always forget you don't roll for us to see, so I'm always sitting here waiting to see your roll.
Oh yeah, no, I use it on the app. I mean, I can roll it in front of you guys if you want.
I don't care. Do whatever you want.
The main difference is I can't do like the multiple dice like you guys have. I have to do like 10d6 and then like hover over it to see the results.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so it got 1, so it's gonna take 6 damage.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna kill it.
I need to bring up its stat thing real quick.
Hmm.
I believe it has 7 HP.
That's literally the worst.
It has 7 HP. Yep.
God damn it.
But it took 5 damage, so that's a major wound, right?
It took 6 damage, and no. All right. So that brings it to its
Oh
turn.
shit, that's right. Hang on, what's the hit location? That's important.
Keegan, roll a d6.
Oh boy. Oh hey, my stress goes up.
Your stress goes up by 1, and you need to make an immediate panic roll as it just glares at you, even through its eyeless head. Did you roll a 13?
Yeah.
All right, you run.
Yeah.
13 is flee.
Sure is.
You'd only rolled 1 more.
So you ran away into the reactor relay room, saw the other Xenos, were like, fuck it, pulled out your smart gun, ran into that room, shot it, saw you didn't kill it as it glares at you with all of this acid pouring off it, we're like, fuck, and run back into the reactor relay room.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Okay. So you run back in there. On its turn, it moves into the reactor relay room because it can move its own.
What? No, that's not fair. I ran.
And then it's your turn.
All right. I can't do anything.
Wouldn't the run over...
I'm going to say the run overrides the freeze.
The freeze, yeah. Because the run was your action, so...
Yeah.
It's back over to your turn, so you can shoot it now.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
No,
All right,
you froze, but then you ran, which overrides the freeze, and then you ran,
Okay.
and then it moved, and now it's your turn.
All right. So let me ask you this. Full auto, right?
Uh-huh.
Gives me 1 stress.
Yes.
I can't go to 11 stress.
I don't think you can.
No, it doesn't let you.
Yeah, so
I don't. I think if you're maxed out, there's literally no reason not to, because I don't think adding a stress when you're maxed makes you do a panic roll or anything like that. Unless it does, which would be hilarious if it did.
You know, I should probably double check that because we haven't gotten up to this much stress in a long time. Like,
Well, I mean, this is probably the most stressful situation you can possibly be in.
Killer Xeno, yeah. With nowhere to go, literally.
Well, I mean, I can go into the other room, which has 3 more of them.
Yeah. Give me just a second. Oh yeah, it does specifically say the new panic roll, new panic effect replaces the previous one.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Give me a second. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that even says there's a cap on stress.
I mean, the character sheet seems... Well, that's the thing. On the character sheet, there's 2 more spots, but they're grayed out.
Yeah, and they're like 6 and 10 or something like
That
that.
just tells you how many total you have out of 10.
Oh,
is it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure 10's the
Oh, look at
max.
that, yeah.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna say 10 is the max. I'll look it up later. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say, yeah, so you can go full auto and there's not really any repercussions at this point.
Alright, am I also able to aim?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright, so
That's 4
That would
bonus
be
dice.
4 total.
Oh, jeez.
Alright,
That's
so
so
1,
much
2,
damage.
3, 4,
I think you
5,
winged it.
6, 7, 8 successes, but you did get Facehugger, believe it or not. So I am going to need you to roll a panic, because it is possible to fuck this up and not actually shoot it at all.
I don't suppose I can use a story point on this.
Story
On a
point is
panic
for an
roll.
auto success.
Yes, the auto succeeds the panic roll.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't.
I
14.
15.
Oh, we haven't seen 15 yet.
I don't know what that is. It's suicide.
You know what? I will let you use a story point to not do the panic effect.
Okay, I'll do that, because I assume what you're about to tell me is that would do nothing.
Well, so anytime you roll 10 or higher, technically you lose the action you were attempting. 15 plus? Yeah, 15 plus, catatonic. You collapse to the floor and can't talk or move, staring blankly into oblivion. That is literally the worst you can get. You would just sit there and it would kill you. So if you would like, you can
I'm
use
gonna
a
do
story
that.
point. So you're out of story points now, right?
No, I still have one.
I thought you used both of them already. Or
No,
the
I only
other
used
2.
one.
Yeah,
Who
he was refusing to use any in the first ones. In the first act, I know.
Oh no, that was somebody else who used a story point earlier. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I used a story point.
Yeah,
earlier,
okay.
so-
I thought it was
Yeah.
Keegan that used it.
No, me and Chris both did to not drop our things.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. So now it has to roll its armor.
Armor
Against-
piercing, so
Yeah. So it's gonna roll its 4 armor against your 8 dice, and it has 1 HP, so it cannot succeed. As you just blow this thing into oblivion.
cool. Is there a
But
desk?
but
Oh, okay.
but
Did it get close enough to me that I'm gonna lose an ear?
it got pretty close.
And that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of splatter.
All right, I gotta look up the acid splash thing again. It
I
works
mean,
a little
technically,
weird.
the more bullet holes I put into it, the less likely the spray is to travel. Because there's, you know, that's how pressure works. So I mean,
You know, right?
it,
Like, you know.
it'll probably just be a little bit of acid. Spraying probably like directly into my eye or something.
Oh God! It's based on the acid
Alright.
splash rating of the xenomorph, plus the amount of damage that it took from the attack.
That alright.
So that whole room is covered in acid now, is what you're saying?
Ooh. Yeah, because it would have moved up into engaged. Yeah, because it went into the zone. All right, Keegan, I'll go ahead and let you roll.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me 16 d6.
Alright.
Keegan, do you want to take control of the private who has a broken leg, or
It's a lot of ones, at least.
2, 3. Yeah, that's actually only 3 successes.
no?
All right, so you're gonna
No.
take.
You add them all up. He took 47 damage.
Keegan, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh. Okay.
Your armor is gone.
Yep, sure
The
is.
armor rating. I'm gonna say the hazmat suit is still partly protecting you
Mhm.
That's good.
from radiation, but not fully. Just a second.
The rest of the room melts.
It is starting to burn through the floor. Yes. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay.
That sounds bad.
So now, roll again with 8 dice
Jesus.
because the acid is still burning. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, well.
That's 3 more
I'm-
points
I'm
of
down.
damage.
Yep.
All right. Now go ahead and roll me 4d6.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, it's still 1 hit. Keegan, roll me a d66. 43.
You
Right?
had that one before.
Crushed elbow.
It is possible to roll low with D66. It is possible. I know that.
At least it's not fatal. Now roll me 2d6.
The acid crushed your fucking elbow.
Okay. All right. So the acid stops burning. It burns like through your elbow. It doesn't crush your elbow, but it burns through your elbow.
It's a good thing I got this mechanical arm to hold the other end of the fucking gun.
That is true, actually. A smart gun could potentially be used one-handed.
Yeah.
All right, now give me a second here. I think, because you're by yourself, you don't have anybody to stabilize, but I'm not sure if you have to stabilize.
Well, my plan was I was going to ask if there are any like desks or anything in there that I can crawl under and hide until I lose a little bit of stress.
Okay, yeah, you didn't suffer a fatal critical injury, so you're fine. You're just knocked out for a little bit.
Xenos suck. That's dumb.
Okay, so the thing about Xenos, which is actually very similar to Call of Cthulhu, don't get close, or do your best to not get close.
I didn't have a choice.
Also, it really sucks that you dropped the incinerator.
Yeah.
Xenos don't do well against fire.
No.
Yeah, that's why I burned a story point to make sure I had my incinerator.
Yeah, that is like the best thing you can try to use against a Xeno.
Because I don't think it splatters blood when I'm
No.
burning it.
No, it doesn't. And its armor is reduced against fire. All right,
Oh,
so
when I wake up, I will go and grab that fucking incinerator.
well, you're asleep. So, Hammer, you finally
Yeah.
make your way back down, running down, and you
Smart
get
screen.
yourself into the decontamination room. As you're running in there, you see Dante's dead body on the ground with its chest ripped open. And as you go into the decontamination room, you see one dead body of one of the privates on the floor. One of the privates missing, and then you just see Iona and then the one private Renner, whose arm has
That's-
been patched up. No, not
Mason.
Renner.
That's not true.
Yeah,
Iona is me.
yeah, Mason.
Yeah.
Mason.
I'm not there.
And Renner's the
Iona
one who
is-
died.
Yes.
Poor Jeremy.
Sorry, you
He's
guys
with
have gone
Black
through a
Widow
couple
now, at least.
characters, so I'm trying to remember.
Oh, hey, Hammer. You're on away from the facehugger?
The what?
Facehugger that came out of Dante.
Is that a
Oh, is that what
facehugger?
happened here?
I
Apparently.
thought that was a.
Huh.
It's a chest burster. Yeah.
Wait,
Well, a
that's
chest
not right.
burster, yeah.
Okay. You had me so confused. I don't know how this works.
Keegan, you really need to watch the movies.
I mean,
At this point, you should have, yeah.
Well, also the fact that we're about to do after this, and I guess this is now I'll use this as an opportunity for an announcement. Once we finish Destroyer of Worlds, we're actually going to be starting the Alien Campaign, the Frontier War, from the new Colonial Marines Operations Manual, which is on pre-order.
I can't believe that you just had to plug that when Tad's here. I swear to God.
But yeah, so Keegan, it might actually be a good idea to maybe study up a little bit on aliens before we do the Alien Campaign.
Yeah, but then-
Twitch.tv/Pentapalz.
Yeah, but then we don't have someone to ask dumb questions like, why is there a space croissant showing up? Like, that doesn't make no sense.
God, I hate you. So anyway, Hammer. So you get into the room. It's Evans is the private that's still in there, and then you have Mason.
Have I regained any stress by just chilling out for a bit?
Yeah. If you're spending some time in here, you can relieve. Let's say I'll let you relieve 4.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's great. This room's just fantastic.
Hammer unfortunately doesn't relieve any because you just got here, and you've been running around a lot.
Good. Just the way I like it.
Are you not wearing your hazmat suit anymore?
No, he is.
I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he put the hazmat suit back on.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened to Stanley or Iona. They haven't came back yet, so I assume they're dead. So
Why'd you come back?
it's a long story.
I think we have time.
Jesus. All right.
I forgot something. Hey, you want to go see if they're still alive?
What'd you forget?
The oven was on. Come on, let's go.
Coward.
Says the man who was just running from facehuggers.
I wasn't.
I thought you got what did you see up there that gave you the runaway effect?
Radiation.
Yeah, radiation.
Oh, I thought you saw facehuggers up there.
No.
I wasn't paying attention. It didn't involve my character. I didn't need to know it. Anyways,
Haven't I
let's
yelled
go.
at Keegan enough for that?
It's I can't metagame if I don't know what's going on.
It's not that I don't pay attention, it's that I don't remember it, like 45 seconds later.
That's fair. That's fair. You are paying attention, just not retaining. Alright, so are you guys gonna go back to the maintenance bit?
Yeah. I assume the hazmat suit Dante was in is now mainly ruined because a chest burster popped out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I tell the private he can come with us if he wants, but we don't have a hazmat suit for him.
If it's all the same, sir, I'd like to stay here for the time
Ma'am.
being.
Ma'am, and yes, that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Very
Yeah.
androgynous. Thank you, ma'am. Also, I'm pretty sure in the military, don't they just say sir regardless?
They do.
Yeah, I guess they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they say the rank.
Yeah. Yes, Sarge. Yes, Sergeant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm heading to check on Stanley and Ionia. Are you coming with me, Hammer? There's an
Yes.
alien down there. Okay.
All right. So you two start making your way down. You leave Evans inside the decontamination room. You guys make your way back down through the power walk. As you make your way down here, you can see Stanley ripped like to shreds. That is going to give both of you a stress.
Okay. Well, Stanley didn't make it.
As you guys are making your way through the maintenance pit, you can see, like kind of like on this side, like the right side of the hallway going into the reactor relay room, you can see a essentially what looks like a hole that has been burned through the floor. And Iona, you are now waking up.
Cool. I'm gonna hide in there.
Okay, make mobility.
Hey.
Four successes, but with a face hugger. Give me a panic roll. 12. Scream.
I think I found Ionia.
I probably just saw my elbow.
Yeah. Your stress decreases by 1, but everyone else has. Everyone else has to make an immediate panic roll. All right. So, Tad, you get a nervous.
Do I notice them?
Hold on. So, Tad, you get a nervous twitch. Hold on, but I still need Chris's first before we do that.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I'm gonna do this, and the dog's whining, so I have to take him out.
Okay. 11. Okay. So
Well,
seat
we
cover.
all know what that one is. Yeah.
Yep, seat cover. All right. So so with the nervous twitch, which is what Mason gets, your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1. And then with the seat cover, Hammer's stress will decrease by 1, so his stress stays exactly the same. But then everyone else's stress level increases by 1.
Okay. I still have less stress than before I took a break in the
So-
decon room.
So do I see them though? Like, does that affect me?
So you start screaming once you see your elbow, and then you hear a "oh shit," and you see Hammer through the doorway running to find cover behind the door, and then you see them there.
Well, you see me there because
Yeah, because Hammer
ran
just
away.
ran. But
So what I'm hearing is I'm back to stress 10.
yes.
Cool.
Hey, you made it. Good job. Field promotion.
I'm still trying to hide.
Okay,
No,
so
I-
screaming, Iona is
No,
just
you-
crawling under a table.
Okay, you know what? Never mind about the field promotion. I do know you're in there. I don't know what the hiding's for. Also, holy
Also-
shit, are you okay?
Also, by the way, if you
Yeah.
gave me a field promotion, I would outrank you.
Would you?
I'm a sergeant.
Oh yeah. Would
You're
we be
gonna-
You are
equally
so
ranked?
you are so barely above me that any promotion would put me above you.
Well, good thing I decided not to.
Alrighty. Sorry.
All right,
So,
but yeah, so you're all
yeah.
together again.
Well, Hammer just ran away, but yeah.
Well, Hammer didn't run away. He was seeking cover.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's like
he's-
in the
he's
corner
up.
right here.
Okay.
Also, there is an incinerator just lying on the ground in the maintenance pit.
Is this your incinerator?
Yep, can I have that back, please?
Yes. Can you carry it?
Thank you.
Your arm
Shit.
looks a little
Nope.
fucked up. Okay. Hammer, you want an incinerator?
Sure.
Yeah.
does the incinerator do?
It's 2 damage, fire intensity 9, medium range combat.
How
Also,
much
Chad.
damage?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
2 damage.
Fire intensity 9.
Yes.
Tad, I was just going to say, I just saw the Twitch chat, and I also have that problem of buying more books than I read.
Oh, yeah.
So I get a backlog. But all right, so yeah, you guys are all together in the reactor relay room. Like I said, you see the hole that's been cut in the floor, and you guys can all see into the reactor area. I'm not going to make you guys roll observation, though. I'm assuming Iona's going to point out the Xenos in there?
Yes.
Okay, so Iona points out the Xenos. So you guys know that like the reset area is over here. The Xenos are kind of like over in this direction. They do appear to be like hibernating, but yeah.
So they're like sleeping or whatever?
Yeah.
And they're by what we have to get the power back on or whatever?
They're on like the other side of where you need to get to. So like you could do it. It's just, you know, you'd have to be kind of sneaky, and they would probably be able to tell when the tower turns on.
Yeah.
But you know that turning the fusion tower on is done in the reactor relay room. Like actually activating it.
Yeah. What did we decide was stealthing? Was that mobility?
Yeah, it's mobility.
Okay. Okay, do we have any volunteers to sneak up to that and turn it on? I'm going to take your silence as a no.
I was going to say, it sounds like Mason's volunteering.
So I guess I guess that just leaves me.
So, I might have been muted. I did say no, but I...
Oh, okay.
I was muted, so sorry about that. No, I'm not.
Sorry, I was muted. No, actually, though.
You were correct in your assumption. I just wanted you to know that. What a dick.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna sneak on over to the thing and turn on the thing.
Alrighty, so give me mobility.
Okay, please don't scream, Mason. Just don't scream. Well, I got that face hugger, so...
You did, but you got a success, so give me the panic roll.
I don't think 9 is scream.
No, it's drop item.
God damn it. Okay.
What do you have on you?
I have an incinerator, I got a pulse rifle, I got a grenade launcher, I got a service pistol, I got a combat knife, I got an RPG.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, the grenade launcher is attached to the gun. I'm gonna say you don't like drop it like, oh, I can't like I didn't notice. You set down the RPG because it's bulky and you need to try to be somewhat quiet, and you have all this stuff on you.
That is fair. Okay.
Also, maybe an explosive in a fusion reactor is a bad idea.
Yeah. I feel like that's just a fusion bomb waiting to happen.
Your stress level increases by 1.
Okay.
But you managed to make it over to like reactor reset area.
Yeah. So do I have to do anything for that, or is it just like I hit a button?
You need a heavy machinery roll.
Great.
You have any story points?
I do, actually. You know what? We will do a story point. I have 1 story point, and I will use that.
Do not forget story points, because they are very useful in situations like this. All right. So it takes a little bit, but you manage to like reset the breakers on that side. Again, being very quiet with it. And then you're able to make your way back over to the reactor relay room.
Okay. Can we lock this door here?
Yeah.
Is it like a sturdy door?
It's a fairly sturdy door, yeah.
Okay, we'll lock it. Maybe put the desk up against it, and then I'll turn that reactor on.
Okay. So for turning the reactor on, I need a Comtech roll.
Are either of you good at Comtech?
Nope. That was
Well, Chaplin was good at it, but
And so was
Dante,
yeah.
great. Well,
I've,
Chaplin's. Oh,
I've got 3 in wits, 0 in contact, but I do have 10 stress.
that's a good point. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do it?
All right, give me
Click.
that contact roll.
I got 1.
All right, give me a panic roll.
Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't scream.
I think that's screw.
Seat
Oh no,
cover.
that's
No, that's the cover.
However, this was an easy roll, so I'm going to say you succeed at doing it before you run and seek cover. Back behind a desk.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you start up the sequence. You guys, hear the reactor kind of kicking on. You can see the Xenos starting to stir and screech and make their way around to the front area where the reset switches are. The tower kicks on, and you see the 3 of them just get obliterated as the fusion reaction takes over.
Okay, good.
Huh.
I will
Well-
let everyone relieve 2 stress from that.
That's.
I just realized I might be the most effective alien killer in the universe because I've just single-handedly killed 4 of them.
That is true. You have.
Man.
I think Tad may have killed more when he killed all those possible chest bursters.
Oh yeah. I have
Sorry, but I
killed-
will rain on your parade.
Also, if we want to rain on the parade, Ripley has killed the most.
She's not here, is she?
Oh, she's not.
She's in hypersleep.
No,
Somewhere.
she's dead.
Mhm.
I turned that off.
I poured nails in it.
But yeah, so you guys see the lights and stuff flicker back on as power starts to get restored.
Well, we have that going for us, which is nice.
Yep. Well, we have that key card, so I say, we fucking book it back to what's it called? This
Oh.
thing to the lift, so that we
That-
can get to the level below us, because that one might have the loading bay still, not blocked.
It probably will, and I agree to that because I'm not Chaplin.
Also, I will say in this room there was that hazmat locker.
Oh,
There's
What's
6
the-
suits in there.
Oh,
nice.
I'm gonna trade my busted one.
Are you gonna change now?
You might want to wait till we're in decon,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
and we'll grab one for the private. And the one that crawled out, I assume, is just dead.
There's a good chance.
I don't know how he got that far away.
I don't know how he didn't run into Hammer, but
No,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't run into Hammer.
which
it,
means he
it got him that quick.
Which means he either went. He couldn't have gone this way, so he had to have gone this way.
Aren't those are those blast doors closed?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So yeah, he's like crawling his way towards the nukes over there.
That's fine.
Yeah, he was crawling his way towards the area leaking the radiation.
Mhm. That'll take care of him at some point. So yeah, we'll go back. I'll throw the hazmat suit at the rookie, the private, whatever, the tanker.
Evans.
Yeah, Evans.
All right. So yeah, you guys make it back to the decon room.
And then I guess we'll swipe that old ski card I swiped.
You guys make it back to the decon room. Keegan, Iona's able to swap out the damaged hazmat suit for a fresh one. And then you guys give the hazmat suit to Evans. Are you taking any time to rest at all, or?
You know what? Good plan. Well, Keegan's back.
The last thing I heard was that Iona was able to change.
We're gonna rest
thing.
for a second.
That's probably for the best.
Yes.
All right, so I'll say, again, taking some time to rest, you guys can regain 4 stress.
Nice.
No.
If it makes you feel better, Chris, there are plenty of opportunities to get it back.
I need that stress. It makes me better.
Well,
right.
only fire your gun full auto, and you'll get a stress every time.
Oh, she's
True.
right.
Yeah, that's true. You get a stress every time you fire it. But all right, so you swipe the card on the weapons lift, and it slides open, and reveals again a very large elevator. Like it looks like they probably have like carts and stuff that they bring in here. The elevator is pretty heavily smeared with blood, and other like some acidic burns, but it looks like this this thing was reinforced pretty heavily, and it only goes one direction, which is down.
Okay, well, we're not getting on the space elevator any other way, so... There's a firing range down here?
This was a
There's
weapons
multiple.
testing area.
Yeah.
So you guys...
That puts us right there.
Yeah, put you right here in the weapons testing area. So the doors shutter open, and you see resin and secretions everywhere. Just heavily covering the walls and the ceiling, so much thicker than you have in any of the upper floors. And you can hear faint sounds of screeching coming from down here.
There might be some like experimental weapons over here.
There might be. I checked the radiation level.
The radiation level is actually lower down here. Like it's
Okay.
weak, so it's still present, but it's not like dangerous.
I'm gonna switch back out into my normal armor then.
Okay, and we are going to end it there
Okay.
with you guys reaching sub-level 3.
I will say if he is going to be changing into actual armor, I will do the same.
That's fine. I'm going to assume all of you guys are going to change into your actual armor.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, that's where we'll end it for right now, with you guys just getting into sub-level 3, trying to get your way to the space elevator. So yeah, obviously next session will be the last session. I don't know if it's going to take a full session to actually get through it. It kind of just depends on what happens. If it doesn't take the full session, then probably what we'll do next week is we'll start character creation for the campaign.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'll be.
Well,
the
I mean,
plan.
it's gonna be super short as we walk from here
Oh, yeah.
to here.
Yep. Yeah, we just gotta walk like 20 feet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. You just have
It's
to
right
walk
there.
20 feet, get in the space elevator, and you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
Yep.
peasy. I mean,
I
it's
see no problems.
It's not like you've only encountered like four Xenos so far in a hive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I like. I'm not even sure why we're stopping it right here because it's literally
Yeah.
just go that way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm sure
really, it would
you're
only take
basically
like 10
done.
more minutes. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. So hopefully we shouldn't have any interruptions with our streaming schedule. It is a little bit up in the air just with the work schedule that one of our guys have. So, but the plan right now is going to be that we will be streaming again on Thursday the 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully that will be the case, and hopefully we will see and talk to everyone then. What?
No, I just saw my route for tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll get it.
Don't worry.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening if it's on YouTube or the podcast or whatever. And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Later.